the transitional dynamic.
It's the way it is. And if I like to say, as in my artwork, I try to help out as much as I can, either but I say you cannot expect to be supported unless you're willing to be supportive. You know, that's a two-way street. So what that's worth. A question, how do we help young activists that think they can do whatever they want to learn how to stop being so disruptive? How can we help educate them? My answer to that would be history and context.
And my answer is that you don't teach. You can't. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You don't teach somebody who doesn't want to learn.
I was thinking about like getting like plastic and then painting.
The way I say that is that Occupy is not, in my experience up to now, been a student movement. And I don't mean college students. I mean a movement willing to learn.
Right.
That's not their ethic. You know, that was the way I was when I was a young activist. I was a sponge. I wanted to learn everything I could. I was reading all kinds of historical documents about anarchy, you know, living my life. I think we talked about that. So we've already talked about that in previous broadcasts. So, you know, studying that is really important. But what I would say is you don't. That they have to figure out for themselves if they want to learn this stuff. And until they figure that out, they're not gonna. So there's no point even trying to engage them. The thing to do is to create a model that works so well that they're attracted to it and come willingly because they want to learn.
That's it.
So the goal is to what the shorthand for that is that we have a vision of how we want to be in the world. We recircle the wagons. We don't use what currently is happening because it's not working. We do it differently, and we make it so appealing and successful and dynamic that the people who right now say, oh, that takes too long, or oh, that's not doing stuff, that's having meetings, and oh, that's structure and rules. But when we're doing it and we're being successful, they go, wow, those guys they're really doing a lot. What makes them so successful? And they find out it's because we have a solid process and solid structure and a clear definition of group. Then they go, oh, I get it, and then they join.
Crazy stores down here
because we set a good example.
Pretty interesting down here in Spring
and
Street.
people
This is the old
people
bank
like
district.
to be part of something that
buildings
works.
used to be banks or theaters.
Definitely.
So that's it.
Really, really
and the
cool
last
building.
question tonight, this is kind of, it's
street.
actually, for some reason, it strikes me as funny, but it's actually a real poignant question.
It was the Latin Art Museum, and they let us have art.
When you just emerge from the Matrix and you feel like you're James Dean,
we couldn't, like,
what
after
next?
our last art show, they closed it down, and they also kicked
I have a life. I've been
people out of the Latin Museum, so it's only like
well,
their music
you know,
and
I
dancing
say
now,
that I say I feel like I'm an alien. I feel like I don't belong on this planet from somewhere else. So what's next is you find other people like you.
Or theater center.
You put up signs. You post things on the internet. You find people who are like you. That requires two activities. One is figure out who you are. Who you are. What are your values? What matters most to you, both in terms of meta words like honesty and transparency, egalitarian, you know, those kind of words, nonviolence, those kind of meta words, but also what matters to you, what motivates you, what goals in life, like, you know, there's a lot of goals, there's a lot of dire, from a leftist perspective, there's the economic crisis, there's the environmental crisis, there's the nuclear war crisis, there's, you know, you go on and on. There's these crises, but which one of them really moves you? Or maybe it's two or three, it's up to you. Who are you? So first thing is figure out who you are and what motivates you and what you're about, and then hang out your shingle. Put out your what you stand for and find a handful, a dozen other people who can say, yeah, those values really matter to me too. And doing that purpose or those set of purposes really matters to me too. And start just doing stuff with it. It includes, in my mind, doing stuff means first you have a meeting to plan to do something, then you do it, you actually do it, and then you have a meeting to evaluate how it went. So you learn from your mistakes, and then you plan to do it again. Better. and then you do it, and then you have another meeting. So you do it, you have a meeting, and you do it, and you have a meeting, and you do it, and you have a meeting, and you do it. It's like breathing. It's back and forth. It's not all meetings, and it's not all doing. It's you do both, because meetings help you plan, and they help you hold accountable and evaluate and improve. Doing helps you actually get the job done. And whatever your larger purposes. And if you find a small group of people and you start having meetings with them and you start doing things with them, that to me is the same thing. You know, having meetings with them, the reason why you're having meetings is to get something done, and then you do it, and you have meetings to evaluate, and you do something else. You do another thing. Start doing that with people and grow in that dynamic. First, maybe you just start doing that
Back up.
I am Indraland 19855. This is Salinas 21164. Please write down their badge number. The rain is just going to take the chalk off.
Start moving away. Start moving away.
Doesn't work. That's not how you become a vegetarian.
Keep walking.
The way you become a vegetarian is you find out what you want to eat. You cook and you eat what you want to eat, like beans, rice, tofu, tempeh, all the things that are not good. You discover what they are, you learn about them, you start including them in your diet.
You don't have to talk to them.
And then one day you go, wow, I can't
Pulling my media pass out.
because you're eating all the things
Nothing to see here. Keep walking.
that you will actually do. Because that's what you want to do. You eat the things you want to eat. So if you approach vegetarianism, you can't.
So all of this just because somebody was chalking. So tell everybody, let everybody know I'm live. Let GlobalRev know this is going on.
In the same vein, is that when you form an affinity group, the long-range goal is you want to do
welcome to ARTWALK, where you get arrested for artistic expression.
and you're no longer participating in the overculture.
Do me a favor. Everybody start walking south.
Everybody start walking south. Community people.
Everybody start walking south. Everybody start walking south.
Start moving.
Standing here time. What law are we violating?
Are you guys closing the sidewalk? Because all sorts of people are walking around.
I want to thank you so much. It's been a real honor and a privilege, and I just have so much.
There's more cops here. There's a lot of cops here. Let everybody know what's going on. Get people here right now. There's a shit ton of cops here. They're surrounding us. Let people know. Get as many people out here as possible. Tweet Occupy LA. Tweet GlobalRev. Go, brakes! You can't check you on the a t-shirt for chalk. A preschool teacher for chalk.
She's a criminal.
Yes!
She's terrible.
I must be a criminal teaching all those children. Education and good things like being a good citizen and taking care of the world. How dare you? They're shoving people off the sidewalk. Right now they're shoving us off the sidewalk. Hard.
Where are our taxes? Look at that. This is over chalk. This is over sidewalk.
Badge number 20198. Badge number 19919. Do you guys have kids with chalk on the side? Badge number 21164. Get these badge numbers, guys. We're completely surrounded by cops.
You gotta get
This is over somebody chalking on the sidewalk. This is our 13th arrest for chalking in 2 weeks. Mike check! Anyone? Mike check! Mike check! Mike check! Mike check! Mike check! We would like to read the LAPD a code, Civil Code, California Civil Code 52.1. If you violate our rights under the color of law, we can sue each
As you can see, there's probably about 75 cops out here right now.
Each, for each one of us, for each one of you. Read it.
Please write down badge numbers. If I get them, get a piece of paper and pen out. There's at least 70 cops out here, if not more. I see more behind lines. I got helmets on. Tell everybody we're live.
All right. Well, I'm Jatao. I'm at Punk Boy.
His name. Get that officer's name right there. Go.
Intimidation or coercion.
Imitation or coercion.
Interfere by threats.
Interfere by threats.
Intimidation or coercion.
Intimidation or coercion.
With the exercise.
The exercise.
Or enjoyment. By any individual.
Of any individual.
Or individuals. Rights secured. By the U.S. Constitution. Secured by the Constitution.
Chanting sidewalk is chalk is not illegal from the other side.
The Constitution of California. The Attorney General.
Or any district attorney.
Or any district attorney.
Or any city attorney.
As you can see, more and more cops are pouring in.
Taking the civil action for injunctive and appropriate.
We're standing our ground. They've pushed us back some ways from where the arresting was. They've got a huge crowd on the side.
California. In order to protect
A peaceable exercise.
or enjoyment.
Or enjoyment.
Of the right.
Of the right.
Or right secure.
Or right secured.
Any action.
Any action.
Brought by the Attorney General. Any district attorney.
Or district attorney.
Any city attorney.
City attorney.
They also seek a civil penalty. Civil penalty.
Business we're blocking.
It's the cops that are doing that.
They're the ones who pushed us here. They're the ones who pushed us here. The cops did this.
So the cops are dispersing right now, it seems.
Whoa, did you see that? Please tell me.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of our face! You fucking pig! Right here, baby! We're getting arrested for chalking on the side! Come on, guys, let's walk!
so we're not concentrated in one spot. We're all over the damn downtown area right now. A lot of people are concentrated here because we got pushed down here. All the cops are headed down that way now. And there's still a few blocking the street. We're in downtown LA. We're between 5th and 6th Street on 5th and 6th on Spring. So we're at ARTWALK in downtown Los Angeles. And this is the way that occupiers are treated wherever we go. Yeah, they really hate chalk. Apparently, you know, being that it's raining, chalk is just such a horrible thing to do. And what we're doing is we've handed out free chalk. There's free chalk everywhere. I personally didn't do it, but look at this shit. And hopefully people will start chalking. There's lots of cops out tonight. There's 70 here for one arrest over chalking. 70 cops for one person chalking. So as the night goes on, we'll see what else happens. We just got here, so this is just starting out. So we just got here. Welcome. Welcome, my dear. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. I can't get arrested, so I'm going to look as white as possible.
Yes, that's a good idea. See that, and that gives you an opportunity to talk to the other really white-looking people. And then you can tell them, hey, anything that's fucked up is for chocolate. Welcome back. How have you been? Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to be live here. I'm not going to leave. The cops are still across the street, and they're still floating around within the crowd, waiting for people to do that horrible vandalism known as chalking. So, and I'm sure more people will do it. So,
Oh, I see you.
do you have a cigarette by any chance? I'm like, ah! Wow, that was crazy.
Oh, there's the sirens. Over. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, if you ever need to find Occupy at ARTWALK, just follow the sirens. So, craziness. Welcome to the Insanity. So, yep. The cops have just actually, like, there's still a few cops here. I'd say there's about maybe a dozen. The rest of them are right around the corner.
They're in the parking lot.
Yeah, they're in the parking lot over here. So we're gonna, I'm gonna stay live, even though if it's a little boring, to see what happens. You know.